Alrighty guys, I got a little bit ahead of myself and check it out. I have all the timing covers on. I have the water pump pulley on. I have the accessory belt tensioner on, the main pulley. I have the timing belt cover. What else? I installed the sensor for the Mavic cam. I installed this oil lamp that goes from there to there. I also installed the water pipe that goes to my thermostat and my water pump. I actually painted those as well. And I just spent the last maybe hour to hour and a half cleaning up my intake manifold from the inside as best as I could, because I noticed there was a couple of little things in there, and I also painted that as well. It's like a flat gray. It looks pretty good, and I finally figured out what color I'm going to do the valve cover, and I'm going to do it white. So white valve cover. But yeah guys, I also installed this little bracket that goes where the tensioner for the time belt goes. So I have all this on so far. Everything looks pretty good. Excuse the noise in the background. I have a lot of kids playing in my neighborhood, including my kids. But yeah guys, she looking good. She looking real good. It's really cold, so I'm gonna let that manifold sit overnight, and I'll go ahead and install it tomorrow. And then, I mean, we're getting pretty much really close. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do the valve cover tomorrow as well. And then I have a couple of issues here. So I think I'm gonna end up putting my manifold that I had back on. There are some fitment issues with the other manifold that my buddy made me, and it's gonna take some work to fabricate and get it to work right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just put that manifold back on, and that's what we're gonna have to stick with until, you know, maybe I save up and buy a nicer manifold. But for now, this is what it is. It's just coming along, and we're getting so close. Alrighty guys, fuck, I almost fell on that crap. Alrighty guys, finally is the next day, and I got that all painted. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap her on. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit right here, because you guys saw how I almost killed myself, man. The cause of my death was almost slipping back and hitting my head on that 4G. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and slap that on, and then I'm also gonna start getting this ready so I can paint this white. And I'm also gonna paint white. It's gonna be my the strobe bar. I'm gonna paint that white as well. And also one more thing guys that I wanted to tell you guys. So I'm thinking of getting new wheels for the Evo, because I'm not really digging these wheels. So what I'm thinking is, first, before I even buy some different wheels, I don't mind the style of this wheel. I just think that the tires are too small. So what I'm thinking is throw some fat tires on them and paint these rims white. So what do you guys think about that? That's what I'm thinking. So I think I might try that first, and then if I really don't like it, then I'll buy some new wheels. Alrighty, intake manifold is on. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some of the things that I took off the intake manifold, like some vacuum lines and some solenoids. I'm gonna, if you guys, I took off my EGR valve, but I have the STM block off plate over here, so we're gonna be installing that as well. The box is getting emptier by the minute, so that's a good thing. If I can find that plate. Oh, here it is. I got this STM plate that I'm going to be installing instead of the EGR valve, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Throw the map sensor back on and all this other stuff, and throw those, hopefully throw my injectors on too as well. So yeah guys, let me hop on that. Alrighty guys, so I have one coat going on the valve cover. I did tape everything off and where the valves are. This valve cover does have baffles inside, so like a lot of people, when they power coat them, they take off the baffles because they sandblast them. So
when the sandblast them, all that sand stays stuck in the baffles, and it's not a good thing. So I didn't do that. I just pretty much gave it a little sand down with some sandpaper, wiped it down with the wet rag, and then cleaned it up, washed it up, and then I sprayed it a little bit. So while that's sitting, I'm also gonna paint this white. So yeah. Alright, so while I have that valve cover sitting over there, I did give it a good layer of paint already. It's gonna be a minute because it's really cold outside, so it's gonna take a minute for it to even start to get dry. So I have to give it one more, but I'm gonna go ahead. I cleaned up my fuel rail. I'm gonna go ahead and install this along with the injectors. This is gonna be a temporary fuel rail while I break in my mortar. Once I break in my mortar, I do plan on going on with the AEM fuel rail. So just a little temporary one for now, just till I get it broken in. So let's get that installed. Alrighty, for those who don't remember, I did go with some FIC injectors. These are 1800 cc's. The ones that I had were 1000, so we're upgrading it a bit. And we do plan on going on E85. So I'm gonna go ahead and install these. Alright, so I have the injectors installed. Like I said, this is gonna be temporary for braking, and then once I'm ready to go get tuned, I'm gonna get my AEM fuel pressure regulator. And also I already have the fuel rail. I already have the regulator and I have the gauge, so this is just for braking. But check it out, guys. I just put the valve cover on top. I really like how it came out. Goes pretty good with the gray, so it looks pretty fresh and clean. Yeah. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty damn good. So we're getting real close now. All pretty much that I have left is once this is done, you bolt it down. I also have a coil on plug kit that I have, but I'm also gonna, my buddy, he's the one that's whipping it up for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my stock ones for braking, and then once I get tuned, we'll throw on the coil on plug. But all we have pretty much left is, I want to say, clutch and put the transmission on, to be honest, and that'll be it. Throw your accessory belt. I gotta throw my accessory belt on, and then that's pretty much it, guys. I can't think of anything else. I have to throw my throttle body on, but other than that, we're tranny and drop it in, guys. So that's pretty much it. I also painted the throttle body, which is right here, so that's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and install that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the throttle body and then hook up some of these vacuums, and then honestly, guys, I'm really thinking of getting it off the engine stand and slapping on the transmission, and you guys know what comes next. Goes in there. So I do want to wash my engine bay though, so before anything I want to wash it up and make it look decent. So yeah, guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little cleaner because y'all saw me tripping over shit yesterday. So yeah, also we have to get that engine bay done on this car. That's what's coming next. Have to wash it up or whatever, and then I gotta do the engine bay. We gotta get that motor going too. So alternator's on. This little tensioner for the accessory belt is on. And I think that's it. I'm gonna get the cherry picker. I'm gonna lift it up, and the last thing we have is to mount the transmission, guys. So that's the last. I can't think of anything. I already went over everything. All this stuff goes on when it's in there. Your feed line for your injectors, bunch of vacuums. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the cherry picker and get that transmission mounted. So I already took off the hood and the bumper off this car. I am gonna go ahead and spray all this down, and I'm gonna pressure wash it because I want it to be nice and clean in there. It's not that dirty, it's not that bad, but there's some stuff on the sides there. You guys see that right there? want to get all that stuff off. So I'm gonna do that. But other than that, she's ready, man. Hopefully I'll have this car running by, you know, sometime this week and start driving it next week. That'll be pretty good. So I'm gonna do your whole, and then I have my transmission and stuff over here. Slap it on and we should be good. Alrighty, clutch and flywheel are on. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the transmission and probably even the transfer case. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day. You guys are probably wondering why, you know, the next day and the next day. I get off of work. I do have a full-time job, so every day when I get off of work, I come and I do a little bit of work on the Evo. So, and then I don't want to make this too long of a series for you guys, like, oh, you know, working on the motor and then working on it again and then make another video of putting the transmission and then making another video of just dropping it in. So I wanted to keep it, you know, just 2 videos. You guys saw the first one, me working and putting the motor together, and this one I want to make it dropping in the engine. So yeah, that is a plan for today. For right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get that power washer ready, and I'm gonna, like I told you guys, I want to get all this grud and stuff off the bay. There are some stuff that are pretty nasty, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna push the car out a little bit, and then also have to install my transfer case, and then we can drop this bad boy in. So let's get started. Already have engine bay washed. I already started throwing on this transfer case, so I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna slap it on real quick, and then I'm gonna get the car ready to drop in the motor. Alrighty, so I have the engine already down through the bottom, and I'm getting ready to lift. Mr. Angel came through to give me a hand. Shout out. So we're gonna try to get it done. I'm not gonna record the process, but I'll get right back to it once I have it up. Alrighty, man. Check her out, guys. Woo! I just had to take a little minute to breathe. Man, she looking good, and I'm getting really excited. You know how long it's been since I drove this thing, so I'm really excited. But she is in. Check her out, looking real good. All the rest of the stuff is the easy part: radiator, turbo, intercooler piping, shift cables, you know, water hoses, vacuum lines, throw the harness back on. It's all the easy stuff that's left. So I'm super excited, guys, and we got it done. Big shout out to Angel. Make sure you guys go give him a follow on his IG. He helped out a lot. He couldn't have done it without him, so big shout out to him. Well, alrighty guys, that is gonna be it for the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. So we got what we wanted to accomplish. The motor is in, and what we have left is just real simple stuff that I can get done in a whole day. Fluids, and get her running. Well, I also have to install a fuel pump. The fuel pump is still, but that doesn't take very long. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm so happy, I'm excited, and I'm ready to get this thing on the road. It's been a long 6-7 months, I want to say. It's been quite a bit. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me that thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Follow me on IG at 4G63Addict, and stay tuned for the next episode, because the next one, she's gonna get running. Alrighty guys, so if you guys have made it to the end of this video, I just want to talk about a couple of things. On December 22nd, which is going to be a Saturday, I am going to be hosting my first meet. So if you guys are locals here in Peoria, Arizona, that's where the meet is going to be held. Everybody's welcome, any make or model. There's going to be free food and free drinks. So if you guys want to come down, you know, bring anything, bring your daily, bring your project. If you guys, I just want to see what you guys drive. So if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, please go do so at 4G63Addict. And there's a flyer on there. If you guys don't, I will put a picture at the end of this video with all the information on it, which is going to be the exact address and all the details you need to know. So yeah guys, come out, have some fun. It's going to be, like I said, this Saturday, December 22nd. It's going to be from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And come out guys, bring your daily, your project, whatever you drive. Enjoy some food, have some fun, talk to some people, and show off your car. I will catch you guys in the next one, guys. Have a good one.